Where is my mic? Oh. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon besides it to get notified whenever I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. So today's topic is about how you can become a social media manager. So basically, when I started my journey, I started as doing everything, like from Facebook ads, website design, social media, everything, you name it, and I had it in my service list. This was the biggest mistake I made. Initially, I wouldn't call it as a mistake if you're doing everything. See, I know you need to know what you are actually good at, but within the first 2-3 months, by offering all the services, you will come to know like 1 or 2 services you like doing again and again. So for example, for me, I didn't like doing website projects that much. So I used to get website projects, but then I used to outsource it. And what I used to love doing is the graphic design, social media strategy, all that part. So I used to take up more projects of these, and I became so efficient in that process of like getting projects of social media because I literally loved that. So like ask yourself, what is the thing that you wouldn't mind doing even if you're not paid, and then you will realize that you'll become eventually so good at it that you'll get paid like in amounts that you cannot even imagine. So for me, that was social media management, and in today's video I'm going to break down how you can become a social media manager in 2023. So coming on to the first part, which is skills. Now for becoming a social media manager, you need to realize different skills that you need to put together in order to become a complete social media strategist or a manager. So the ultimate goal of any business is to get sales, is to increase their sales. Now, what goes behind the scenes is video editing, graphic design, how put together their brand is on that particular social media platform. Now, for example, if I take Instagram, and if like pick any brand, for example, pick Puma or Nike, open their Instagram pages and like just research on 10-15 posts of theirs, and like look at their captions, look at what graphics they are using, look at like what video editing they are using, and you'll realize that a lot of things go into that just one single post on social media. And it's not just a hobby, like people treat it as a hobby, but it is not. There is a lot of work to curate that one single post that drives the customer to basically then buy the product. So like these big brands have big marketing budgets, so they can hire like a graphic designer, video editor, copywriter, different kinds of things. But for the people who are like local businesses, and for people who cannot afford like a different person for everything, for them we are like the go-to person for them, because we are basically handle everything on their page. So basically my point is, you need to learn like the basics of social media strategy. So how you can create a strategy for a particular brand in order to drive their customers to basically buy their product. So for example, taking a social media local business, for example, taking a local shoe shop. So how you'll go about that? Now first you will create a strategy for them, wherein you'll research all the competitors they have in that local area. Then you'll see what they are doing on social media and what they're not doing, so you can include that as well in your strategy. So after that, you can go to like Quora, answeryourpublic.com. I'll mention a list of websites where you can research a lot of content. See, content is there on every single platform, be it Instagram, be it Pinterest, be it YouTube. You just need to find the right content that works for your brand, your client. That's it. And after that comes the content creation part. Once your research is super solid, you go into the content creation part. Now content creation part is, you need to know like basics of graphic design. Why I tell you to learn graphic design? Because I know like a lot of people know design and they know Canva, but they not like the design is not that appealing. And I hate to break it down to you, when you're beginning it won't be that good because you're just starting out, and I understand that. But over the period of 1 year or 2 years, you have to track your progress. You have to learn design basically, and you have to learn a lot. Like in the span of like 1 or 2 years, you should like be close to becoming an expert, because 1 or 2 years is a lot of time. Even though you cannot be like a super expert and perfectionist at something, I do believe that if you give 1 year to a particular skill, you can definitely ace it. So yeah, that's the skill. And next comes the video editing part. Now video editing part, I know many people don't like, so you cannot offer video editing as in your service package, which is totally cool and it's okay. But if you want to offer video editing, I would recommend you learn like basic video editing on InShot, on different apps such as Captions, Weed.io. There are a list of them which I'll again mention in the description box, so you can go check those out as well. For me, I use Filmora and Weed.io and Captions for all my video editing. I love these three platforms and I have mastered them, so I don't want to switch to any other video editing platform. There are high-end video editing platforms which are used by professional video editors. You won't require that much. In future, if you want to improve your skills, then definitely go for those high-end softwares, but I don't recommend you learning those high-end softwares as a social media manager, because honestly sometimes you don't even require those high-end fancy tools. So after that, once you know graphic design, video editing, then comes copywriting. Now copywriting is something that you will build over time. Now with the help of ChatGPT, other AI tools, copy.ai, there are so many tools, AI tools which will help you write a very compelling copy. I don't recommend 100% depending on those platforms, but I do recommend them if you are not that good at copywriting. What those platforms will do is like they'll give you like a template which you can use and then enhance your copy basically. So for me, I majorly use a lot of like AI tools for copywriting because I am not that great at writing copy, and it saves me a lot of money because I don't have to hire a copywriter to do that work for me. So yes, AI is taking over slowly, but it cannot completely replace the human aspect as well. If you want like a detailed video on how I use ChatGPT, just write in the comments below ChatGPT and I'll make a video on that as well. So yeah, you can learn copywriting slowly and steadily, but with the help of these tools, your task becomes incredibly easy. So after you have created content, you have made the caption, what you're going to do is you're going to take an Excel sheet, make your content calendar inside there. If you want a free content calendar, then I will mention the link in the description box below, so you can grab your free content calendar as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to put all your content in that Excel file or Google Sheets basically, and then you're going to present it to the client. Now the client will be super impressed by that. Seeing an Excel sheet full of content for them is like an impressive act that you're going to do for them to review. Now once they have reviewed the content, now comes the next part, which is scheduling the content. And now for scheduling, I recommend some tools like Puma.io or the Facebook Business Suite, which is the Meta Business Suite that you can use. There are other tools as well. I don't recommend majorly using the scheduling platforms because it does, I think, somewhere affect the algorithm. I'm not sure. about that, but I prefer scheduling it on Publer.io or the platform itself. So for example, Instagram has come up with features like scheduling the reels on the platform itself, so you can use those features because those are like highly recommended. So once you have scheduled the content for the client, then comes the engagement part and building a community. So every social media platform is not only just posting content and like just getting clients. There's a lot that goes behind the scenes, like nurturing the audience, getting them to click on the links that they have put up on their website, and just getting them to buy, basically getting them from the first stage of the funnel to the last stage of the funnel. And for example, if they have 100 followers, not all 100 followers are going to buy from them. Like only 10% of the people are going to buy from actually get interested in the product. So even getting that 10 clients, 10 people to buy from them is something that you have to do. Like you have to push that marketing aspect in between in order for them to take the action. So just being present on social media every day will help the client as well, and will help build your brand as well. So now what is the next part of this? I know that many people get confused about how to price their social media packages. So pricing, you can have like starting from $500 to $1,500. Depends upon what you're providing in that package, and also depends upon what kind of client is that. Now for example, if you are approaching local businesses, now local businesses make ton of money. So for example, if there is a chiropractor or if there is a clinic in your local area, now they are minting money. And if you are targeting international clients, they are already making suppose around 200k per year. So it is not a very big deal to hire you for like $1,000 or $2,000 per month. So just accept the fact that it's pretty normal if people are hiring you for $1,000 and $2,000 for like helping them with their social media, because social media is a big part of a marketing strategy. Now you have to realize that. For the longest time, I didn't realize that I was undercharging. I was charging like $300 for like a complete social media package, and I was providing top quality service, which was also like I literally undervalued myself in the beginning, and I don't want that for you. Like I want you to value what you are doing, because there are a lot of people in the world that are not knowing a single thing about social media. I know like when you get into that social media social media aspect of your life, you just feel like everybody knows this and everybody is doing this, so I am no different than everybody. But it's not the case. There are like millions and millions of people who are unaware about what you do, and you bring that unique quality to the client. So I want you to value what you're doing and price it according to that. Please, like if you are putting your heart and soul, and you know that you are like you provide top quality service, then definitely charge more than $1,000, please. That was like a big rant on pricing, because I know people who are undercharging and like not. See, if you are a beginner, then it's fine, you are still learning, and then you're undercharging, it's okay. But once you have reached that expert level, then it's time to really up your prices and like just value your own work. So that was all about social media. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, make sure to download the content calendar from below in the description box, so that you can get a ready-made pre-made content calendar by me. And I'm so happy that you're here, and if you have any video suggestions, please make sure to link it below and watch this video as well up here if you are interested in social media, because I talk a lot about freelancing and social media. So like this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.